Hi there, my name is Marla Neufeld. I'm a Florida surrogacy attorney. So I've been asked the question whether an active military surrogate can serve as a surrogate to intended parents. So the first thing that comes to mind when asked this question is what is the policy of the applicable armed services that she's under to allow for an active military to act as a surrogate? Many of the various organizations, Navy, Air Force, whatnot, have specific prohibitions of anybody as an active military member to act as a surrogate. So, setting aside a complete prohibition on it being permitted, if there is a permissible way for a active military surrogate to be a surrogate, if there's any question about it, it would be highly encouraged to get specific approval from the JAG officer of that particular surrogate, so that if the policies aren't clear on whether or not she can be a surrogate, you have good backing from her legal department, knowing that it's not a breach of her obligations to where she's serving, because if she violated her regulations of the active military status, it could potentially result in her being dishonorably discharged, which could have horrible impacts for future employment, insurance, detainment, and so nobody wants to get the surrogate in any legal troubles or future implications on her future. Now, provided that it would be permitted for someone to serve that's active military as a surrogate, then you have to really think about the logistical concerns as to her potential of being deployed. Because every state in the United States has different laws regarding surrogacy. She potentially could be relocated to a state where surrogacy is not legal or may differ if you're a same-sex parent or using genetic material. Setting aside the fact that international laws, it's illegal in many countries, so if she had to be deployed internationally, that could severely jeopardize the intended parent's parental rights. Now, I've also seen the case where the surrogate's not active military or in any way associated with the military, but where her spouse might be. And in those cases, you have to kind of think of the same thought as far as what probability is there of deployment, and if the spouse gets deployed to a place where surrogacy is not favorable, is the surrogate willing to stay in the state where it's permissible? Because it could be, if it's at the beginning of the pregnancy, 9 months or more, where she's agreeing to not be with her husband. So it's, a lot of logistics to consider when a surrogate is potentially active military, or even her spouse is active military, and what repercussions that could have on the surrogacy process. But if you'd like to discuss this further and have any questions regarding Florida surrogacy laws, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.